Hello princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about the Labiotte Flomance Lip Colour Shine. I got these in a pack of 5 from Beauty Box Korea, which was really handy. It actually turned out to be cheaper to get the whole collection rather than buy them separately, because these can be a little bit more expensive being that they are Labiottes. But I've been wanting to pick these up for ages because they are really beautiful in terms of their packaging. So they are really hard to get out. Little rose shaped lipsticks, so they are like plastic rose, which has got the tint in the inside, and then it has the little wand, which is the stem, and they are so cute. I actually keep them in the box because they have this really pretty floral design on the back, but it actually has the shade names down the side, and there's nothing on the lipstick that tells you what shade it is, which thoroughly annoys me, because if I was to just let these running loose, I would kind of have to shade match in terms of the color of the rose. So the colors of the roses are different, but some of them, like these two down here, are not that different. So for these tints, the product description says, this hydrating lip gloss with a timeless shade locks in maximum moisture for voluptuous lips with shine. Encased in a flower-shaped jar, it applies gently and smoothly to protect the lips. The packaging of these products is, for me, quite obviously adorable. I think that they are so pretty. I think they're probably more elegant than they are cute as well, which is something a little bit different from me. For me, normally I go for stuff that is like a baby pink and super cutesy, and this is not that, but I feel like it is really, really cool, and it's like a showstopper sort of thing, you know, like if you pull that out of your purse to put it on your lips, everybody would be like, where did that come from? Where did you find it? Blah blah blah. I shouldn't roll my eyes, but I get asked a lot where my products are from because they do look so different. There are 5 colours in the collection, and I have to say that they don't look like the swatches that I see online, which is really disappointing. For me, my ones look so much more neon in real life than they do on the pictures, and I just don't understand it, because I love what is in the pictures. I think that the colours in the pictures are really pretty. Like PK01 looks gorgeous, and then on me it's like this horrible neon pink, and I just so frustrated because I love the colours in the pictures and I hate the colours in real life. Hate is a really strong word. I strongly dislike the majority of the colours in real life, and it's such a shame. So the first shade I have here is number PK02, which is called Viola. These ones aren't really in their proper colour order because this is the way they came in the box and that's the way I swatched them, so. So this is kind of what it looks like as a gradient. I'm not a huge fan of using these as a gradient. I feel like they just don't look that good on my lips. But that is what it looks like if you're curious, and now I'm going to do the rest of the application. So this is what the colour looks like. I'm not a huge fan because it is one of those more purpley pinks, but it is not bad. It does have quite a patchy application though, so they're not my favourite formula, but again, they're not bad. They're just, I don't know, watery tints in my lips just never work out that well. So this is PK02 Viola. The next shade is PK01, which is called Pink Dahlia, and my lips are already stained, so I'll try and do a gradient, but I don't think it's going to work very well. Okay, so that is PK01 Pink Dahlia as a gradient. It doesn't work super well because my lips are already pretty stained. And that is what it looks like as a full application. It's a very bright pink. I'm not a huge fan of it, mostly because I just don't like the finish on my lips. These are a watery tint, which means that they dry down to a sort of kiss-proof finish, but they do make my lips look really wrinkly, and they do apply pretty unevenly as well. They do apply a lot better when I'm taking them off and on again though, so. This is PK01 Pink Dahlia. The next shade is CR01 Peony Coral. I think you can see that a little bit because it's a bit more of an orange colour, but it's pretty tough because these do stain really badly. So I'm going to do a full application. So that is Peony Coral. I think that this colour is probably one of my favourites in the collection which is weird because it's like the orangey toned one. But I think that it is a bit less bright than the other colours, so I think it's a little bit more everyday suitable. So this one is CR01 Peony Coral. The next shade is RD02, which is Amaryllis. So this is what this one looks like as a gradient. It actually mixes really well with the staining on the rest of my lips, and I don't mind it too much. But it's not my favourite way to wear the lipsticks, which I'm sure you guys have already heard, so I'll do a full application as well. So this is what it looks like as a full application on my lips. I don't mind this colour, I think that it is pretty nice, but I do prefer the other one, which is Rosa Rosa, I think, over this one. But it is still a pretty nice colour. I find that these ones have a really shiny finish to the lips, which is kind of strange. It does kind of die down when the lipstick dries down a little bit later though. So this is RD02 Amaryllis. And then the last shade is RD01 Rosa Rosa. This is what Rosa Rosa looks like as a stain, and I don't know why I keep rolling the R, I just apparently do that. I'd like this one as a gradient. It's not so bad because the rest of my lips are stained, so this is kind of what it would look like if I used a lighter pink underneath anyway, so it's not too far off what I would normally wear. And then I'll do a full lip application, of course. So this is what Rosa Rosa looks like. I think that this colour is really pretty and it's probably my favourite out of the collection. I do like the little, how it looks as well. It really looks like a nice like pretty rose colour. These don't last the longest on me, so I will show you guys what they look like after. I think I'd worn this one for 2 hours and then had like a drink, like a coffee, and this is what it looked like, which is obviously not great. I find that these ones are really difficult to touch up unless I do a little like oil soak with my lips. So what you do is you get like a little cotton pad and you put like a cleansing oil on it and you stick it in between your lips, like you hold it for like a minute or so, and then when you apply lipstick or lip tints over the top of it, it really stains your lips. Don't know why it works, but it works so well. But yeah, it really does stain your lips, so you have to be really prepared that you're going to wear that lipstick all day. So this one is RD01 Rosa Rosa. So there are quite a few things that I really like and quite a few things that I really don't like about these products. So the things that I really like: packaging. They are unique, they're beautiful, elegant, show-stopping, amazing. The packaging itself actually isn't all that bad as well, because the rose is supposed to sit on the head of the rose with the stem pointing up, and they're really stable like that. They are going to be a little bit hard to stack in store, but they are pretty easy to actually stand up, whereas some of the other tints that I have that are more decorative, I can say for sure that they don't have the same, well, they do have issues standing up on their own, and if I put them on a rotating stand they would fall over. My favourite colour is Rosa Rosa, and other than that I don't really like almost any of the other colours, which is such a shame. And that's about all that I like about them, which is again such a shame because they are really cute products. So we come to the things that I don't like. They are heavily scented, like rose. They taste when I'm applying them, and I can smell it a lot when I apply them, and the smell does linger for about an hour, I would say. If you don't like smelling roses all the time, you will not like these products because they are just so heavily scented. And I can see why they've done it because it's a rose shaped product, but it is such a heavy scent that I find it, and I like roses, I find it almost intolerable, which is again such a shame. Then we come to the application and the finish. The application in terms of applying the product is pretty easy. The stem is easy to hold on to, so the packaging is fine, but they apply so patchy on my lips unless I really do lip prep with them, like scrub my lips and soak them in like a little oil thing. So putting oil on a cotton pad, putting it between my lips, they look terrible. Even on first application, just utterly awful. My lips are not the best. They are wrinkly, they are flaky, they just don't look nice, and these really emphasize that. I think that if you had if you had normal looking lips that were nice looking normally, you probably wouldn't have this issue. But if you are someone like me who does suffer from dry, flaky lips, wrinkly, you will not like these also. I also kind of found the shine a little bit weird on them, because I found that the shine actually made the wrinkles look worse, because these are like shine lip tints. They did not do any favors to my lips. The longevity was also pretty terrible with these. They wore off really quickly, even if I was only like drinking water or like drinking something. They wore off so quick and so patchy. It was just, yeah. And then I would have to reapply it, which would increase that rose smell, and it was just kind of unpleasant all around. I know that this seems like a bunch of negatives, but I think that they are good points. If you have tried these and you don't feel like the smell is that strong, that's awesome for you. But I felt like the smell was really strong for me, and that's why I'm saying it. I get a lot of comments being like, well, I have this product and I don't have that experience, and that's really cool. And it's really nice of you to share it, but it doesn't take away from the fact that this is what I experienced and that I want to share it with you. So overall, these are not a product that I would say nobody should pick up, and I hope that you guys really take that away from my reviews. It's just not something that I will probably keep. So here are the pros and cons for me. Packaging is amazing. The colors, if you like a little bit more neon of what they're showing you, will be really nice. They are just a little bit brighter than what they are shown to be in the pictures. If you have really plump, beautiful lips, you will probably enjoy this formula and they probably will look really nice on you, but if you have dry, wrinkly lips, they didn't work well for me. I think all round the longevity will be bad for everybody, so unless you really like applying lipstick over and over and over again, this is probably going to be an issue, but it depends on what you do with your mouth throughout the day. If you're not talking and not drinking, then you might not have this issue. And then finally, it's scent. They are really heavily rose scented. If you like roses, and I like roses, this may not be a problem for you, but if you are really sensitive to scents, this may be an issue. So thank you guys so much for watching this review, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!